I need to quote the great American philosopher Kendrick Perkins and address him like the numbers on the house. By the way, Batman is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's their franchise player. He's the guy that is 7 foot tall and is making all of the plays each game. As a matter of fact, he just had 2 back-to-back 40-point games. Kendrick, let me
Yep.
finish. I've heard you 5 times this day, and I'm going to see you 5 more times today. Let me just tell you this. So, just because a perimeter player has the skills to close the game, that doesn't make him Batman. I played against Kobe when he had Shaq. Shaq was Batman. Kobe was the closer. There's a difference between a starting pitcher and the closer. That does each time you say that Middleton is Batman, that's shade at Giannis. And I'm here to say that Batman can also get a terrific steal and get a breakaway dunk like we see. He can also do an amazing block above the rim like we see against Ayton. He can also drop a dime to Pat Connaughton. You ask Chris Middleton when you get a chance who's Batman of the team.
Go ahead, Big Perk.
Well, you ask Giannis when you get a chance to go in the post-game interview who's the Batman of the team, because he has told us time and time again when it matters the most, he's not afraid to defer to Chris Middleton. And we witnessed that last night. He said it in the postgame. I trust this man. He hasn't let me down. And I told you this before. Just because I called Chris Middleton the Batman doesn't mean I meant that he was the best player on the team. Me and Greeny just discussed it. Greeny said, I understood where you was coming from.
Well, no,
hold on, and then, hold on, Jalen. And you know what else? The craziness that just came out your mouth about Shaq and Kobe. First of all, Shaq and Kobe was 2 Batmans on the same team, okay? It could have been a discussion, and it was a discussion when it came down to those finals MVPs. People are still debating this to this day. Let me tell you this, J. Rose. You said that Kobe wasn't a Batman. When Shaq left, Kobe still won him too. So he had to be some type of Batman. He won without Shaq.
Kendrick Perkins, I love you very much. You guys are using the definition of a Batman incorrectly. Am I fair, Greeny? I want to ask you a question. Hey, Greeny.
Yes.
Let me hold on, Greeny. What do you consider a Batman of an NBA team?
Yes, correct. Jalen, I understand what you're saying, and that's why we tried to clear it up earlier, that clearly Giannis is the best player on that team, and if that means he's Batman, then so be it. I'm not here for any Robin slander, though, I'll tell you that. As one who has always considered Robin to be a superhero, I'm a big fan of Robin, but I understand what you're saying, that Giannis, if he was inclined to feel that way, would feel like Big Perk is saying Middleton is the best player or the most important player on that team. I understand what you mean.
First off, the definition of Batman is actually being the guy. Okay? When Michael played with Scotty, there was a Batman and there was a Robin. Kendrick Perkins, you talked to me about when Kobe won 2 rings without Shaq. And rest in peace to the Black Mamba. You know I'm his basketball caddy. But in 2000, Shaq was Batman, big fella. What are you saying?
Okay.
It's not even a question.
Okay,
Shaq was the one that won back-to-back finals MVPs.
J. Rose.
There's no,
J. Rose,
hold on. And as a big man, but hold on, Perk. I want you to put some respect on the big man. How many guys in the history of basketball that are 7 foot tall that you're going to see out at the hash mark initiating offense with 8 seconds to go in the game? Hashtag maybe the Joker? That's it. Like, that's too much to ask for a big guy. Giannis isn't a free throw shooter. He isn't a three-point shooter, but Giannis is the perfect basketball player, the face of the franchise, and the Batman. of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Perk, your thoughts?
It's just so bad when you have like you know when Batman comes along in a movie is when you're watching a movie and the police officers and stuff can't solve the problem, right? They try everything in their power and they try to capture the villain and they can't get it done. But when it comes up, when it matters the most, who comes to save the day? Batman. And that's what I'm referencing when I'm talking about Chris Middleton. Giannis is telling us this in his post-game interview, Jalen. Giannis is preaching to us. He has said it twice throughout this playoff run, that, hey, when it matters the most, I'm not afraid to trust Chris Middleton. You see how the phone hung up in Jalen's face? Because they know the phone, everybody knew Jalen was coming on here talking crazy today. Everybody knew Jalen was coming on here talking crazy today. Giannis is the most dominant player. When it comes to possession by possession, Greeny, give the ball to Chris Middleton and get the hell out the way.
We did lose Jalen there, but Marcus, I'm told,
has been
listening to all of this and enjoying it enormously. Marcus, I'll give you a quick final word.
I just think it's beautiful when two basketball aficionados get together. But I'm with Perk on this one, G. Like, I get it. I understand what he's saying. Jalen has great points, as Jalen always does. But the bottom line is, like Perk said, like we talked about earlier, when you need the job to get done, you got to go to the guy that can create on his own buckets. And that's what we're talking about, him being Batman. No, not the best player. No, not the most impactful player throughout the majority of the game. But Chris Middleton 40 resulted in a win, and it was because he was able to close the game out. And that's what Batman does.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.